How is everything going?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Doing okay. Yep. Off of work today. I worked the last 2 days doing day labor with Labor Max.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's good. Made get paid on Friday, so that's good. Yeah, my body was sore. I was like pulling out nails and unscrewing nails and doing demolition stuff.
Uh,
Yep.
good
I
work.
really enjoy listening to watching your videos. You seem very real and authentic and lots of passion about what you're doing or whatever you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You do seem
You're welcome. You have a lot of conviction.
yeah.
Yep.
I got like
For
no patience for people and their small-minded bullshit. I guess is what you could say.
BS.
So we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
We're all woke. You know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. We're both
Uh,
aware of what's going on in the world, and there's
yeah.
too many people aware right now of what's going on for there to be people out there living in a contradicting reality, like completely
Like.
contradicting,
Uh huh.
like just completely
Yeah.
off.
I would imagine everybody is not on the same page. You know what I mean? Everybody's on a different page.
People that think we're
You
still
know, everybody.
people that use the term conspiracy theorists still or
Uh
conspiracy
huh.
theories are probably not woke yet.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So where are you in the United States?
Yeah,
Are
but
you in Connecticut?
where are you coming from?
Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, wow. Is it true that they pay you to
Yeah.
live there?
Yes, they Alaskans we get a check once a year, sometimes twice a year from the oil revenues, for
So,
the tax rev oil or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like whatever cost per barrel, and I guess state of Alaska gets a percentage of that. And so I think it's like in the billions. Alaskans has like a $20 billion bank account or something like that. Crazy.
Wow. That's,
Yeah, isn't
that's
that amazing? Like tons of zeros.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. What state do you live in?
Massachusetts?
Oh, Massachusetts, like Boston, or
Hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
are
So
you in
are you calling
Boston?
about are you a TI or are you calling about this?
Yeah, I've been experiencing voice to skull for almost 2 years. It seems like every day I'm having to defend myself and my person. Um, everybody, of course, everybody. I come to realize everybody has ideas. Everybody has their ideology. Everybody has a good thinking, and it seems. Have you heard of BCI, brain to skull interface?
Yeah, that's like the first thing I learned
Yeah,
about when I started learning about the targeting. Would you like to learn about,
yeah.
would you like to record a TI testimony right now to be uploaded on YouTube?
With just video or just sound?
Yeah, it's up to you. You decide if you want, because we can go in a chat room, and in the chat room
Okay.
you can share your screen on your phone. You can share videos. You can
Uh,
share sound files. You can do whatever you want on there. You don't have to
okay. You
speak.
mean if you want to record, you can. Hmm. I
Okay.
don't mind.
All right.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
go
send
pee
you
real
a
quick.
link,
Hold on.
and take your time,
Okay.
no rush. Just let me know via text message when you're gonna go in the room, and then I'll join you. But no
Okay.
rush.
So it would be a question and answer type thing, or just what you want to hear out of my mouth.
That's up to you. I give everyone the option, and we also do beyond TI testimonies, truth talks that go on the
Uh,
TikTok and stuff like that if they're short enough. But the TI
wow.
testimonies go right on the TI testimonies Facebook page, which is literally youtube.com/at TI testimonies. So it's just
At TI testimonies. Okay.
so yeah, it's nice and simple. TI
Yeah.
testimonies. We got the actual official link. And
Okay.
So we would
So
just.
you have a YouTube group, a page or whatever.
Yep, and we also have a Facebook
Yep.
page, but it's not really in use right now.
Uh,
We're just getting
how many
everything going.
followers do you have?
We don't really have that much on YouTube, but the way YouTube works, I noticed is like I didn't even add any tags to the videos yet. So what we're doing
Uh
is
huh.
getting a good amount of them, and then I think I'm gonna go and find some more testimonies from
Uh huh.
Facebook and YouTube from other people that don't even know
Uh huh.
about it, and just put it on there. We're gonna flood
Yeah.
we're gonna flood the channel, in other words, and then
Oh, okay. You.
And then
Uh
we're
huh.
gonna hit it. We're gonna hit the videos up with some tags, and then right
Uh
after
huh.
that, right when we add the tags, when we know it's gonna be found, we're gonna start heavily promoting the channel. So we haven't been heavily promoting it right now. All we've been doing
Uh huh.
is once in a while asking people here and there, do you want to do a testimony? Because I haven't had the
Yep.
time.
So, how many people do you work with right now?
Right now,
Like,
as far as
is there
I
any
got a
out of the
million different
country
things.
or?
For the TIs in general, there's thousands of us. And as
Uh
far
huh.
as the targeting
It's not
extent
millions.
goes, there's only a select few of us working together on that.
How many?
Well,
Uh,
there's been hundreds, or I want to say well over 1,000 now, actually, that have in
that you
general
work.
worked on targeting
Uh huh.
explorers for the past 5 or actually like 7 years or more. Personally, since
Mhm.
I've been involved in it. But
Yep.
there's people that have
And
been targeted for decades that have been adding up evidence and stuff like that.
uh huh. Yep. So, how long have you been a TI?
All my life, I think, since I was like 4.
Really, your whole life?
Yeah, I've been messed with from
Do
childhood
you?
on pretty bad. Some
Uh
sick.
huh. Do you respond to the voices?
Yeah, I gotta stop doing it though.
Does it seem like a waste of time, or
It's a
are
waste
the
of time.
voices familiar people's voices?
Yeah, they can disguise themselves as anyone that you know, anyone's voice they can use. Even complete strangers
Mm-hmm.
with you, they can make it sound like they're talking about you next to you, right next to you. You gotta make sure you
Uh huh.
see people are moving their lips or not. They can uh
Yeah.
they can disguise their
How
voice
about?
as your voice in your own head and make you think you're
Uh
thinking
huh.
thoughts that you're not thinking. And
I haven't done that yet. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they use neurolinguistic programming, hypnosis techniques when they talk.
What about?
Just
Could you
talking.
feel their feelings?
If they want
Could you
you,
feel their feelings?
yeah, if they want to inject feelings, emotions, thoughts, whatever they want
Mm-hmm.
in your mind, yeah, they can do that.
Uh huh. Yeah. I mean, have do you feel their feelings, you personally?
I
Like,
don't do that. I just block everything out. I don't like
oh, you do?
external
Yeah.
influences. You know, I don't. I
Yeah.
Some people they go with it. They let them take them over.
Yeah.
I noticed that a major big thing they do, and I already thought it, so I might as well say it. Is what they do is they'll make people get intrigued by the artificial intelligence and the supercomputer.
Uh huh.
And they'll go back and forth with it. They'll think it's cool to talk to it in their head or do something with it, and then it starts to take them over.
Yeah. I keep thinking it's AI.
It is AI. Yeah, it's trying to take
Really?
you over. They're trying to possess you with the AI or get you to kill yourself
Yeah.
or join them by means of
Mhm.
torture or mind control.
Yeah. And if I may ask, Devin, are you religious or do you believe in God and heaven and hell and forgiveness and sins?
Yeah, I believe that they attack everybody. This is persecution, and most of the people, if not all the
Mm.
people, have some foundation of belief or connection with God.
Uh-huh. No, I mean, are you a Christian?
Yeah,
Do you go to church regularly?
I don't. I should more, but
You should, yeah. I've been going to different churches. Like 2 Sundays ago, I went to two church services in the same day. One was on top of the other in the two-story building. I went to the one that was called House of Judah, and that was on Sunday at like 10 a.m. And then downstairs it was a Samoan church, and there was drums and guitar. And I peeked in the window, and this young lady came out and asked me if I wanted to come in. And as I was walking away, and they invited me in, and it was really nice. Even they were speaking in Samoan and singing and praising and worshiping and preaching in Samoan. I still had a good time. Yeah.
Do
So,
do
do
they
you live in
use
a big
unlimited
city?
programming on you? Yeah, I just moved to a city actually. It's not quite a big
Oh,
one like that.
from a rural place?
Yeah, I was out in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Do they use
Oh, wow.
unrealistic programming on you or stalk you around or do you have anything that you can say to the viewers that would help them out if they're too
Oh, right
honest
now?
with the government?
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this later.
Oh, you're recording. Oh, well, just it's been like an assault on my life. I have to defend myself every day, day in and day out. It makes me come to the conclusion that I have to, like, believe in my beliefs and my rights and search and seek and find out information like electronic harassment. I googled that, where I place my trust and who I trust. Not voices in the head, but people that really do care for me, and when I have connect relationships with people, that kind of brings ease to the mind, which is always thinking. And me, I like to try not to think so much. I like my peace and quiet. I'm not here to like blabber 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 like in my mind, keep talking over 100 miles an hour. So I tend to want to. I'm getting older, so I like calm, quiet. Don't need to talk to everybody, and hear the voices like expect me to talk back every single time, and it's annoying. Like, I'm not here to talk to you 24 hours a day. You could call a 900 number. Too bad I couldn't accept 900. Like a 900 number. It's like I'm not here to talk to you every minute of every day of my whole life, and then never see you in person, and this good goody two shoe feeling. Oh, and then just throw me away just because your feelings got hurt, or I said the wrong word the wrong way. And then it's always defending my life, my liberty, my pursuit of happiness. Just and I call it like accuser of the brethren, because I get negative feedback, like this or that, like a little complaint here and there from just any little thing, and it just wants to send me to the moon and boil my blood.
And
And so
you're
I'm learning
saying
how
that
to like
there's artificial intelligence helping to do this to you, right?
do what?
You believe that there is AI involved in the targeting and the torture and the mind controlling or
It's
attempted to mind
something to
control
do
you.
with It has something to do with supercomputers, quantum computing. Has something to do with towers, 5G. It's probably worldwide.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that's what they're doing
I
to
don't know.
everybody. It's
There's
essentially like the devil. It's like
uh
the AI is like Satan, and it's
huh
accusing, slandering, framing, entrapping.
accusing.
Yeah, it has the
Yeah.
characteristics of the devil, of the Bible, the biblical Satan. Where
Uh
the accuser, the slanderer, the murderer, the restrictor of your
yeah.
mind, trying to reduce
Yeah.
what you think, what you perceive, what you believe, to a one way or another controlled narrative that is basically, are you the devil or are you God? Are you Christ incarnated or are you Antichrist incarnated? Are you
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
a pure evil being or are you holier than the God of this world? And stuff
Holier
like
than
that.
thou. Yeah.
They're trying to divide you
Mhm.
into one wrong way that's an overgeneralization or oversimplification or falsified narrative, or a complete opposite
Yeah.
way of that. So that way
Yeah.
he can control you and
Yeah.
or get people that are good people to join let's say the Freemasons or something like that. And now you got the left side of the
Yeah.
Freemasons and you got the right side of the Freemasons. And let's say the left side
Yeah.
of the Freemasons, they're like, you could be Catholic, Roman Catholic Freemasons, and the right side of the
Uh-huh.
Freemasons, you can be Satanic Freemasons. Which one's right? Go ahead and pick a side. But either way,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
they're
It's
both
like
controlled.
seems like it's a divide and conquer type thing.
Exactly. That's
And
all it is.
mm,
And what they're doing with you, accusing you, they're
division,
not just
causing
accusing you.
division and strife.
Yeah, exactly. They're
But
dividing you in
mm,
your mind, but they're dividing
mm,
society with you and programming
yeah.
them with that right there. So they're
Uh-huh.
they're running their MK Ultra stuff on everyone involved in the targeting of you. And they don't even know
Uh-huh.
they're being psychologically operated on, slandered, framed, later on in the future thrown up in
Uh-huh.
a bus or mind controlled.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
Do you believe it's the end of days, like time is near that the end of this age will happen?
Absolutely. I think this is all
Yeah.
part of their plan to get their New World Order government or their one world government, throwing
Mm,
all the other governments under the bus. And
yeah.
I think this
Mm,
is for their New World religion, where they created so much religion, I mean, so much confusion via religion about who's God, who's not,
uh,
and what's holy and
yeah.
what's evil and who's evil and not, and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I would say I praise Jesus because Satan is in the Bible, evil is in this world, and I try to maintain a good heart, a good mind, a sound mind. Uh, Jesus gave us a spirit of power and of love and a sound mind. So I thank God for that. I thank God for forgiveness of all my sins, no matter how much I'm accused. I believe in heaven and hell, and I pray to God that I do not end up in hell when Jesus returns. So I'm thankful to go to church, no matter what's happening in this world, no matter how much moral decay there is. There is still a God of the whole world in this whole universe, and He's in complete authority of everything from the beginning. He's the God of the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. So, in the meantime, whatever is going on in this chaotic world, I my heart, my mind gets a little bit eased when I read the Bible, pray for people, and make sure I'm in line with the light and not darkness, and
We gotta
it
always
makes me
remember
have to
that.
think of everything, morals and
Yeah,
issues, and mm, so it's
remember
almost
that
like
God's
become
always talking to
actively
you. Don't ever forget, for everyone listening, that you know, uh, you know, Satan's got the advantage here because we got the principalities, the forces of evil, spiritual wickedness in high spiritual heavenly places, as they say, the
uh-huh,
fourth dimension, the astral realm, and higher realms or whatever. But beyond them is God, and so
yes, amen,
feels like he's in control. And as long as he can restrict your mind down, as long as he can restrict society down and get them to go against each other in these controlled sides with these controlled narratives like Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, round or flat earth, bloods or
or
crips,
circles or squares.
left or right.
Hmm.
You know, if he can make people believe that there must be evil to be good, this yin yang, right? There's
Yeah.
perfect balance. Bullshit is really what
Uh-huh.
it is. It's never been a
When
need.
you say
Never needed evil for there to be holy, divine, or good. There's only
uh-huh.
the need for evil to point at someone that's not holy, divine, and good and say, hey, compare and contrast to this pure evil. There's some pure evil over there
uh-huh.
that we let go on. But, I was compare and contrast to us and our divine looking image, you know. But then there's real God with the real divine divinity. But, there's
Hmm.
compare and contrast real God now to these false gods and these false divine images,
Uh-huh.
these fake heavens and these. these fake religions as well, and all these governments and
Yeah.
corporations. When people finally realize that, or they finally know that they know that the God of this world is the devil, is Satan, or is a
Mm.
group of entities that are not the real, fatherless, motherless, uh, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, omnibenevolent, um,
Mm-hmm.
most high God. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. They're just not.
Yeah.
That's it.
Amen. When you said BS, there's another word for BS, Bible study. It's time to go back to the Bible, read the Bible. With the power and authority of Jesus, the Christ, we can cast out demons and devils. Um, so that's
Exactly.
good. So
We got the
it's
authority
time
to
to like
stamp
turn back to the
it.
Bible.
Exactly, bro. We got the
Mm,
authority, and we're not gonna get harmed. It says right afterwards.
mm,
I don't remember what
yeah.
the scripture was, but I remember that Second Corinthians 4:4, the old
Uh,
version and all the versions really, but you want the older version. I think
uh,
it has more in there. They kind of removed it out, and that's a conspiracy in of itself, I think. But it says that Satan is the god of this world, and it says
uh,
also that we're not supposed to be of this world. But it's a little bit of a contradiction as well because it says that the people that are instituted here are clearly working for the devil, working for Satan, the
mm,
governments, the principalities, the powers that be.
mm,
And then it also says contradictorily that they've been set up by God. But who is God?
mm,
Now, perhaps maybe the
yeah.
word God is not, because real, as we would say, God is the ineffable one, meaning the unknowable, the incomprehensible. So, who we would
Mm,
call God is incomprehensible, is indescribable. And, to use the word
yeah.
God is probably, not even correct or right to do because, apparently the Jews, they would put G/D. Yeah, they wouldn't even say
G.
that.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, like God is above all, and then Satan's below. So he has a job. Everybody on this earth is doing a job. Everyone's taking a part of some way or another for either kingdom to come. There's heaven or hell, and everybody's either working towards to going to heaven or whatever, or working, yeah, or light and dark, and good and evil, or
You want to make
right and
sure you're
wrong.
going up because
Yeah.
the lower you go, the more restricted you are. Like even, lower vibrational, like in general, like your emotions, like when you're stressed out,
Mm-hmm.
when you're in a state of fear, when you're in that fight or flight or you're under duress, what do? You shut
Mm-hmm.
down your brain, you can't even think anymore. And now you're even more limited than you already were because like when you're in a state of ignorance and a state of not knowing what is true or what to do. What you do is, you're being restricted down. You're restricting yourself down even more. And I think that's why they say the devil's the restrictor on top of that. And, uses accusation, uses, all these techniques and, railroads us. The devil will railroad us or the Antichrist spirit or whatever is in this AI,
Mm-hmm.
whatever this AI is modeled after or programmed by, whoever, whatever you're getting all this evil stuff from, all these techniques for mind control and, all this harassment and going beyond harassment, basically satanic possession,
Mm-hmm.
slowly over time, they're trying to, reduce us down. But the more we increase, the higher we go in vibration, like you were saying, life is tiers, it's levels. We got heavens and hells, and apparently there's hundreds of heavens or more, and there's I don't know how many hells, and we're all just getting reduced down or we're getting expanded in our minds, in our consciousness, in our
Mm-hmm.
awareness, and
Yeah.
basically in our possibilities at the same time. Because the more you know, that's the more you have for possibilities, for choices available to you in your mind. And the mind is immaterial beyond the brain, mind over matter, and spirit is eternal or beyond that over the mind. So spirit over mind over matter, and people forget that. And these Satanists,
Mhm.
they got the inverted pentagram. So I think, what Satan's doing is
Uh,
reducing everyone's mind. He's programming everyone with everything that's the opposite of the truth by inverting it. And that's how they've been able to be mind controlled because they're constantly reinforced with this checkerboard Illuminati duality. You can't have good without evil. Well, they're accepting that they want to be good people or that they're not pure evil scum of life, but at the same time telling themselves with cognitive dissonance that they support pure evilness and the scum of life and also being it, being scummy to people. So it seems like
yeah.
Satan's reducing people down and reinforcing people with this one way or another mentality, but at the same time flipping things like with the inverted pentagram where he puts spirit on the bottom when God is spirit, it says in the Bible. So people
Mhm.
need to just break out of that mentality.
Mhm.
What you've been
Yes.
talking right now, you know, could beyond what you say in one statement or paragraph. What I just said right there, people could say they could say anything they want about it. They could paint an endless amount of pictures, as they say, as the picture's worth 1,000 words or whatever. Say an endless amount of
Uh huh.
words, more than 1,000 words. And over time, people could create more words and more pictures that weren't even possible before, giving themselves more possibilities, more choices from all the information that they get, from talking about what we just said, from going in the comments, from, taking things to the next levels, their intelligence, their awareness, their consciousness, and their vibration and life itself. So this one video right here that we just recorded, and that, whatever you're
Uh
about
huh.
to say, I just wanted to say this now so people can actually listen, and re-listen, go back and rewatch this video. Listen to what he's about to say right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, see targetingexposed.com, targetingexposed.com. Write that down. Targetingexposed.com. Right? And that links you to the other TI testimonies. That'll link you to this one right here, where you can find this on YouTube, youtube.com/at TI testimonies. And, really listen to what the TIs have said. Target individuals are basically tortured individuals, traumatized individuals, attempted to be mind controlled individuals, satanically, you know, persecuted, you know, stalked around. So we need your help.
Yeah.
And there's people in the government they're coming forward. They're being the news reporters, politicians, private security
Yeah.
companies,
Anybody. Mhm.
soldiers, right? So
Mhm.
take it away. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, you're good. Yep. I want to thank you, Devin, for being uh, so much energy and so much truth, and you have a heart for this. And may God bless you in everything that you do, Devin.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're doing this.
Thank you.
People need to hear
Yep.
your statement, and they need to hear other
Mhm.
people's statements, and they need to not just hear it, they really need to listen,
Mhm.
and they
Yep.
help themselves out, help their family members out, especially their children, to not be the next targeted individuals or AKA trafficked
Mhm.
individuals.
Mhm.
DIs, sure you could just call
Yep.
it trafficked, because people are being trafficked.
Yep.
And they could also use your
Yeah.
DNA. One drop of DNA, scientists were able to copy one ebook trillions of times, download the actual file into a drop of DNA, and then re-upload it into their computer.
Uh huh. Yep.
So that tells you that they could be
Yeah.
trafficking information through us. They're using our bodies to, telecommunicate with one another, not just with us. They're communicating with each other like we're a phone system. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So when they're programming us, they're able to work together, talk to each other, using us like, we're a conference call. And,
Uh huh.
it's not just, brain to computer interface or, artificial intelligence and neural networking and just trying to
Uh huh.
psychic drive us with the menticidal programming, neurolinguistic programming one-liners. They're able to talk to each other and gang up on us. And that's another technique that people use, hypnotists, stage hypnotists. They could both talk into one ear and the other ear at the same time, and this, will actually
Mhm.
put you into a trance.
Yeah.
Once they got you in a trance,
Hey.
they're able to program you. But go ahead, man. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'll just say thank you, and I'm glad that you're doing the work you're doing and getting the information out. It is important. It is like a hidden, it's like out of sight, out of mind, out of touch type of thing going on. But it is real, and it does cause effects to the human condition, the heart, the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit. Um,
Yeah.
like in the last 2 years, I have these black blackness around my eyes from having to deal with defending myself or trying to fight against these voices, and it's like
Well, I know you're talking about
causing
like the
negatively in my
sleep
life.
book. You're saying like you were awake too long and that you haven't slept enough. Is that what you're saying? Like the bag, black
Oh no!
bag.
Since the last 2 years, no, just there's darkness around my eyes, blackness around my eyes,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Do
so
you
it's
experience
taxing
dream
on the mind,
manipulation by
the
any chance?
body. Huh?
Do you by any chance
What was that?
experience dream manipulation, being gang stalked by
Yes, yes. The
mentalities?
other night, just like 2 nights ago, oh my gosh, in my dream, something was going on, and there was like a little fight or this little defense thing in my mind, in my dream. And even in the past, there was a dream manipulation. Um, um, so it's really, like, nerve wracking that that my mind, my brain, and my sleep could be affected, um, and it's not. It could be a good thing. It could not be a good thing. I don't know how to. There's the answer is never clear, but every day it's a battle. It seems like a spiritual battle, um, spiritual warfare, um, and everybody has a mind. Everybody has the right to think. Thank God we have free will. But being on the blunt end of the receiving part, it's taxing on the mind, my body, my spirit, my soul. But thank God I pray. Um, Pray to the Father through Jesus the Christ and my Savior, and I'm excited for Easter weekend coming up. I went to Lent the the Sunday before Easter. I don't know what that's called, but yeah. So I'm thankful. I listen to Christian music majority of my time.
Do
I'm
you find
getting
that
back
that
into
helps you?
reading the Bible. Ha.
Do you find that that helps you, especially at nighttime?
That helps. There's no matter what's going on in this world, no matter how chaotic, no matter like me, normally I could sleep through if there's a World War III going on, I could sleep through it. In the last couple of years, I was asleep a lot, no energy, and the Voice to Skull started almost 2 years ago, and so every day it keeps me on my toes, keeps a sharp mind. Anything if I turn negative, it goes downhill really fast, and then it turns evil pretty quick.
Can I
So
send you a link?
I
I
learned how.
wanted to mention another one. Not trying to cut you off, sorry. So everyone else,
Yeah, no, you're good.
just going off of what you were just saying though about having your dreams manipulated and experiencing many of the symptoms that other people have been experiencing, we actually have a questions and answers group page on Facebook. I just wanted to show people on the screen real quick here, but I want to send you the link, and anyone else watching, type this in or write this down. Tiny URL tinyurl.com/TIQANDA. So it's just tinyurl.com/TIQANDA or TIQANDA. And this is the target individuals are trafficked, tortured, traumatized individuals. Questions and answers, evidence, and testimonies page. So
Awesome.
You can ask
I'm so
questions if
glad
you
you're
like.
getting the information out.
Oh yeah. So any questions
Yeah.
you have or any answers that you have to those questions already there, please put them there
Was
because they're very, very valuable.
online I saw something about a newsletter, and there was a group was trying to sue the FBI or somebody. Was that true, Devin?
Yeah, there's
Have
people
you heard of
trying to
that?
sue Infraguard, the CIA. They're trying to sue
Hmm.
NSA for, I guess human or
For allowing it to
the
happen?
government or something. Yeah, apparently they're using their technology to hack people's brains and their bodies or do what's called remote neural monitoring or thought surveillance or whatever
R&M
they're calling it. Research and development, R&D. Yeah, R&M, yep. Remote neural monitoring. Well, we got on this page,
and V2K.
we had people,
Hmm.
telling us, all over the world. Do they try to get you to commit suicide? Yes. And now that's attempted murder. And this is genocide. This is
Hmm.
attempted genocide. These are cyber terrorist crimes. These are weapons of mass destruction and mental destruction. Weapons of mental destruction. WMDs that way too. This is one of the biggest threats, if not the biggest threats, going all the way up to, the top dog, who you could call Satan, the devil, God of this world, or whoever you think he is or isn't. It doesn't matter. This goes up to the highest forms of or the lowest of evil.
Hmm.
And that's what this is. This is about total domination, not just of the planet and the countries and the governments of the countries, the nations, but of people's brains, their minds, their bodies, their souls. This
Hmm.
is about total takeover. This is a war. And they want us to, be distracted with war between nations. They want us to be divided between nations, between races, between each other, or skin colors, because they
Or
are distracted
ideologies.
from them. And the war,
Hmm.
the spiritual war, the ancient spiritual war that's been ongoing all these years between them and us and God.
Hmm.
Because they want to play God. They want to be God. They want to replace God, or they want to take as many of us to hell or the lake of fire, wherever they're going with them, as they can, or whatever.
Hmm.
They believe that their time is up very soon, or that they're gonna somehow prosper. They got all these different things going on, just like people that are not them do. We all have future plans or we're just going along with the ride, going with the flow.
Oh,
I don't know.
going on that in the last 2 years, Devin, the ideology, your thinking, the individual's way of thinking, the ideology, and there's this thing called the renewing of the mind in Jesus, and I was something I had thought of something, and it struck me as funny, and just for a moment, even just for like 5 minutes, I had euphoria. I was laughing like not it's you could call it hysterical laughing, but I was just this bawling laughing. It was so funny at the moment that I was so happy to like laugh finally. Some people don't never get to smile throughout the day. They have nothing to smile about or grin or laugh even. And so I try to keep a positive attitude every day. We can never say what you're going through and you're walking in your shoes, and you don't know what I'm walking through in my shoes, and that goes for every human on this planet. We don't know what they're going through or what they're battling. So yeah, I think everybody deserves, some type of kindness and respect out of that. We're all battling something. And the war is not against flesh and blood. We're all human. We have sweat, blood, and tears, just like Jesus did. And This next Sunday, it'll be, you know, he died, he was buried, and he rose again on the third day, and he's at the power, seated on the right hand of God the Father, and he's going to be in complete power for now and for eternity. So, amen for that. Mm, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you, Devin. I have to get
Exactly.
going. I'm going to be going to a Bible thing.
Pretty
I'm
helpful.
working on. I'm going to this school to go on a missions trip, hopefully in the next 6 to 12 months or so. Got to save money and continue to work
Yeah,
and make money and
like
yeah.
Lil Dicky. You, you ever heard that song "Save That Money"?
What?
That's a
What?
that's a song. I don't know if you'd like the song personally, but uh, it's called "Save Dat Money," and it's all about saving money. But it's
Save that money. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
this guy, he goes
Saving money is
around and
good.
he gets a music video with like all this stuff that would usually would cost, you know, a lot of money, probably like millions of dollars to do it for free
Yep.
or like nothing.
Yeah.
He tells him he's trying, he
Yep.
goes around and tells him, I'm trying to save that money. And it's a music video about saving money. And we're trying to see what we can
Uh,
get for free or low cost in this video. And he
yes.
actually pulled it off. It was pretty cool. He was riding around in luxury
Yep.
cars and in mansions and stuff on yachts. It was pretty
Hmm.
fun. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
glad
think
we
the
did this,
money is
man.
the
Thank
root.
you very much for
My
giving your testimony.
Thank you so much, Devin. Yeah, I was going to say too. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is a tool that keeps the world moving, and it's we place value on that paper, and to buy things and sell things and get things. But yeah, money is not the root of all evil.
Did I tell you about Cash Connect and Cash with a K?
Oh, I saw that KASHCONNECT or something like that.
Yep,
Yeah.
CashConnect.com is a new global backup economy, employment
Uh-huh.
system, a job creation
Uh-huh.
system, a payment system like PayPal and Cash App. It's also
Wow.
a currency creation system, a universal time
Uh-huh.
bank, and an exchange
Uh-huh.
marketplace that
Yeah.
allows you to print your own real money at the same time with
Wow.
messaging features and a social network. Bro, if you make an account, I'm gonna hook you up with the highest bonus we got on there. And if you're interested in being an agent or a manager or even an executive or like a co-owner or something, bro, just
Uh-huh.
give me a call 860-731-8681. Oh, you already got my number. Uh, but you or anyone else listening in this recording, but you know what we got here, bro, is you can now back up your we call them cash vouchers or cash codes. You can create physical or digital NFTs that you can attach all kinds of digital value, um, like ebooks. If you wrote your own book, we got the Change the World Challenge going right now at hashtag CTWC, hashtag Change the World Challenge. At the same time, you can use both of them. And it's all about, what can you put on one page, on one document, in one photo? Are you an artist? In one song, if you're a musical artist, in one movie,
Uh-huh.
one presentation, one short film, one video, and attach to your money. And then when you print it out, it has these files uploaded on the system, on the server, and anyone can scan this money or you can print it out. And now anyone, when they scan it or type it in into their account, they'll see this photo, this document, be able to hear the message or watch the video or listen to the song that you've attached, and that's value. And the more value you add to it, the more value you've added to your money that you've just created. And now this is your own personal currency that's backed by your value that you contributed to it.
Cool.
And on top of
An
that, you're earning
alternative to
time.
cash.
You're getting minutes, digital time, digital minutes of time with the cash, Kash, cash with a K, into your account. So you can now go right into the marketplace, tax free, fee free, never pay a single dollar, never a dime. and you never have to pay for Cash Connect for any of the services, for any of the features to create an account or use your account or withdraw your money. You will never pay on Cash Connect. So it's cashconnect.com, and you can also get free cash at cashmaps.com. I wanted to let you know about that. So cash with a K maps.com will give you the ability to, find a bunch of free cash codes, cash vouchers, and enter them into your account. So you probably get sick of getting all the free money at some point. There's so much in there. But that's the stimulus that we're doing for the whole world. So that's everywhere worldwide for everyone listening, no matter what country you're in. And you don't have to get in your own country. We just ask to be courteous and respectful and get in your country. And actually go to the locations to get the cash. Um, so that way you can meet up with other people. We have it's basically a Pokemon Go type game where you can now go anywhere and meet up with other people and find free cash.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Devin, for all the information. You're very energetic, and I appreciate that. I have to get going.
Thank you for doing this
Okay.
and for
You're
everything
welcome.
in general. I
Yep.
appreciate
Have a
it.
blessed evening.
You too. Thank you.
Yep. I'll call again. Okay.
Alrighty. That's awesome.
Yep. Okay.
I'll stay in touch with you.
Take. Okay. Thank you, Devin. Yep. Bye bye.